What's going on, you guys? And welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. In the last episode, I began upgrading the second portion of the base over here, and that's what I'm going to continue doing on this episode. I'm also going to do a few other things, but my main task with this episode, with this video, is getting this upgraded. Let's go ahead and let them start doing what they need to do, and get to work. So we need a strong, sturdy foundation for the solar roof, which is hands down the best way to make power in this game. It doesn't need to be repaired, and it'll always produce, so long as the sun is out, obviously. Second to none. And definitely a need for my base. The other thing that I'm going to do, which won't take me very long, is I want to see if adding, where is it? Over here to power. I want to see if adding this in combination, where's it at? I'm not seeing it. In combination with this. Oh, that's right. Only survivors. Where is... Oh, it's already on it. Perfect. So I want to see if I can hook up the day-night sensor over here and have some of this stuff, disabled at nighttime. Just for, power's sake. I do want to get more of my traps online. Active switch. Let's go to switch slot 3. So the current to be turned on when inactive. Then let's get another switch. Let me see, where's a good spot to put you? Right over here. There we go. Yeah, it's been a rough heat wave. Uh-oh, my turrets are still active. Why is that? Okay. I was like, why am I on day 28? Nuts. I'm supposed to be on this day. Okay. Just, wasn't sure what was going on there for a second. My brain was malfunctioning. The other thing I forgot to do, reconstruction of the staircase. I have quite a few of them. Ooh, tachyon source. That can sometimes be a good mission. Honestly, I think it's always a good mission. But first things first. Let's get all these up here to concrete. There we go. I was like, what was going on there? Please didn't convert it to carbon. That would have been a waste of resource. Okay. Alright, so they're doing all of that. Power switch is connected. Active switch 3. not, I can't activate that to anything. But the rest of these, let me connect them to task number 2. No, you know what? I need these to be constantly going. Something like this can go to slot 3. There we go. Maybe the cooking can go to slot 3. Just because if my chef is not awake, there's no point to be drawing power. There. Slot 3. The rest of it's fine. Honestly, I should connect all the lights to slot 3. But the power use that they have is like minuscule at best. So there's no point. What's going on outside? Somebody walking their dog. Let's get the rest of the dogs in the neighborhood up in an uproar. Must be a female. All the males are picking up. I think she must be in like heat or something. Yeah, because I'm hearing them all the males, and she's just like walking down, and you hear the next one barking. Nature. I love dogs. I don't personally have a dog. My daughter is, at the moment, she's deathly afraid of them. My brother's rescue, his corgi. Well, it's not really the corgi's fault. Let's start off with the whole story. So we went down. Oh yeah, let me go back. Activate that real quick. Samantha, let me grab you so that I remember what I'm doing really quickly. I'll turn off the power source. And turn on the power source. There. Alright, so I went to see my family, my mom and stepdad, and one of my brothers came down from Washington, and they rented out a little place by a river. And the whole idea was for us to have a good time, and which we did. It was really crowded, but we had a great time. But but one night we were there for a couple nights. But the last night we were there we were supposed to leave the next day, so we were up and trying to have a good time. Drinking, and not heavily, mind you, but we were drinking. My other brother, I'm the oldest of all of them, but my other brother comes barreling down the stairs, which scared the poor little corgi. And then my daughter was standing right there. And mind you, this is a rescue dog, or a rescue animal, so it was abused and whatnot. What's going on over here? Oh, we need to go elsewhere, please. Let me see how it plays out. They might mosey on over. Yeah, looks like that's what they're doing. Some of these, though, will need to be pulled off. Let me finish with the story here in a second. Need to get this under control immediately. Alright, so I have some sort of a fighting force going over there. Alright, so let's start over. My brother's upstairs. We're downstairs. The dog is in the room, and there's this, like, armoire. It's not really an armoire. It's like this little seat. It's like a bench seat almost, like a full-size piano. Well, that's really hard to describe. It's been a while, but yeah, it's this little seat, more of a bench. And one brother comes running down. My kid's coming around the corner. And Corgi gets scared, feels trapped, And, obviously it's going to go for the smaller target since it was abused, and it scratched my daughter and bit her. What's going on with Samantha? So ever since that day, she's had problems with animals. All animals, in fact, not just dogs. For anybody that was able to follow any of what I said, you guys are amazing. I couldn't even follow what I was saying. Yeah, long story short, some things happened, and now she's afraid of animals because one bit her and scratched her. And the scratch actually left a scar, which hasn't gone away. It's still noticeable. And this was like 2 years ago. So it's probably something that's going to be with her whole life. It's obviously going to, get lighter as time goes on. Maybe even go away altogether. Who knows? But yeah, she's afraid of him now. Hurry up, Rita. What are you doing? No, Ken, you're closer. Go heal her, please. Thank you. Honestly, I should have her heal Samantha. There we go. Yeah. I'm having my best healer come take care of you, Samantha. Don't worry. I know you're a medical emergency. I'm coming. Rita was taking her sweet time. Yeah. So let's see what the best healer has in store for us. Treated. Doesn't miss a single treatment ever. Always heals every single time because she doesn't miss a heal check. Healing level 7. And she's recovering just like that. Medical emergency taken care of in a matter of seconds. And that, my friends, is why Katina will always be your #1 healer. If you're trying to stay small with minimal amount of people, she's one of my recommendations. Somebody who can get you back in the fight that much faster. And with, no scarring, no downside effects. Like I said, the scarring, you can have prolonged pain because they mess up, which causes scars, infections, a bunch of other things. Where's other 3 or other 4? What are y'all doing over here? Hunt. And let's see if I can't find Big Boy. There you are. Hunt you as well. Go get him, drones. I just wish more drones would go and fight instead of sending 1 per. Because I can have a massive army and just be sitting here watching this 1 peg at him. Send 5. 5 of them, it'll be dead like almost instantly. Let's go ahead and peck him. Slowly but surely, I guess. Okay, so now that I have that, what is on the sensor? That's on the sensor, no active task, but it is consuming power, so this day-night thing is garbage, I guess. Oh. Okay. When it turns on the devices, so I don't want that. I don't want any. I want the devices to be offline when the sun is up. Let me see here. Making carbon nanotubes. Anything else I might be able to print? Nope. Limit reached, limit reached. These are cooking away. Those are all running perfectly. Let me go ahead and construct this. If I'm at max capacity for my circuits, might as well. Or my electronics, and it might as well. There we go. It gives me 3 more electronics that I can start building. Now I do want to get back to the turret sometime soon, but my metal, I don't have enough of it. At least not enough to feel comfortable doing that upgrade. Would it be worthwhile? Definitely. But, I mean, I'm gonna have to move these turrets again anyways. We'll see. I'll probably end up constructing them all here over the course of the next few videos, honestly. This one doesn't need to be constructed yet. That one's very expensive. That one's almost done. Which ones are nearly done? Which ones have metal in them? Probably just that one. Yep, just that one. Yoko, do me an honor. Do me an honor. Do me a favor. Swap that. Wow, I can't speak today. Flop that switch, huh? Flip that switch. Good lord. Whoever taught me how to speak English, you failed miserably. I can't speak it to save my life. Let's see what's going on over here with the base. I mean, it does make sense that they're going to work on this area first. This was the first part of the base, and then I extended over here afterwards. Probably should have waited for them to work that section first, huh? Yeah, because now they're just going to, work in here. What's going on? Awaiting materials? Why? Not a clue. Let's see, is there anything for me to harvest out here? Oh, there is. Go ahead and pick that up for some scrap metal. I'm down to 34. That's not a good number to be at. Oh, look, some stone. Alright, let me mine that out. Can't access these, so there's no point. There. Let's see if there's anything else I might be able to harvest. Like maybe those? Those look like I could. All of this up here, definitely, definitely. Gonna go for that. Looks like there's some more over here, but I'm gonna wait. I need a project that's gonna burn up some of this wood. I could always put another perimeter wall out here. Honestly, I think that's what I'm about to do. Need wood? Not here in a minute. Well, actually, if I cut down anything, it'll instantly be repaired, or replenished. Wow, I can't speak English. It'll be replenished with the many sites of wood that I have. And I can always cut down the trees, not use the wood, and it'll just go poof into the netherverse, and I won't have to worry about it. But I don't like wasting. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slowly, do what I just did there. Move the camera back and forth, looking through the trees, looking for any stone piles like this one right over here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any more deforestation. I've already done my fair share. And you see how big my base is? Yeah. And there's the amount of trees I had to cut down, including one of the massive world tree things, which I wish I could have those. Where is it at? One of those boys. These guys. I wish I could have one of these. The Avatar World Tree. I had one of these right outside my base. Right over here. It lasted forever. Forever. And then all of a sudden it just poofed out of existence for absolutely no reason. I didn't harvest it, nothing. It just poofed, gone, vanished. Forevermore. It was like I was gonna remove all the trees and have that one tree be the marker for my base, but since the tree's gone, I kind of lost my will to remove all the rest of the trees. But plenty of stone together, so I'm gonna get on that. And then fortifications, wood. Go back a few more. See if I can run that all the way across. Uh-oh. No, it doesn't look like I can. But I might be able to do it from right here. Oh. Okay, goes right there into the rock. Why wouldn't you go the last one? I don't think they can get through that. But in case they can, I'm gonna do that. Just in case. There we go, another layer. There's that fence door. Not a carbon. Right there. Honestly, I'm just going to cancel that. If they get in, then it's going to be a miracle. And then I'll figure out how to fix it, but I don't think I have to do that. I mean, there's this gap over here that they don't go through, so I'm thinking that because it is being blocked by this one block here, even though it's not touching, you can see the second I go over, it highlights it, so yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Definitely make this section upgraded. Like maybe get that one as the electrical one or whatever it is. What is it called? Carbon? Thought I had another one. Did I not research it yet? Is that what it is? Research. Yeah, the force field. There it is. Yeah, that's my end game. Force field. At least around the edges and the important parts. What's going on over here? Is that in the rock? Oh, it's pretty close. That should be good. How's this coming along? I'm not happy with the progress, but yeah, it's getting done. And I do believe this is the episode where I do some research. So, 3-day researches. Let's go for the hay sausages. Just get them out of the way, you know? And I'll go ahead and do the improved pulse rifle, and that's it. I don't need to rush through and get everything done. And just so long as something's getting done. It'll give the bots a chance to go, oh, here we are, self-destruct. I love these expeditions. Self-destruct alert. Ken, get on in there, my good sir, and find me a new blueprint. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. I'm missing the armor upgrade. Come on. I'm also missing a pod in my cure egg. Let's get that going. Empty cup, empty cup. Not the cup I want to use, though. Where's my cup? My cup got put in the sink. Swell. Alrighty, let's get this cup going. She's angry. My little one. Her tablet must have died. It will happen. It will happen. Ken, I thought I told you to go out on a mission, my guy. I only have so much time before that place goes boom. You understand what I'm trying to say here? Get on! Hurry up. Oh, she's very angry. Yeah, her tablet definitely died. I do not envy her. And she wasn't ready to go to sleep yet, which will be here shortly. So if they decide to come out here for a last minute hurrah for some food, then we're going to go ahead and call it. So let's see. Unlocks Living Mist Expedition. Okay, so it seems we're done with all our unlocks, which I don't quite understand that one. I mean, there's still an armor upgrade and a couple other things. Unless, did I get the armor upgraded yet? Let me see. So top. I already did it. That's why. Okay, already got it. Got all my researches. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've played this game and got that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care. You stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one. Or not. Oh, I guess not. Never the mind. So you'll just continue going on. Only 20 some odd minutes anyway. She is a little upset. But again, if she decides to come out here, I'm going to go ahead and just call it then. I thought she was coming out here, but it was my wife instead. Well, she didn't shut the door. Insufficient storage. Okay. That seems I did my outro for no reason. Oh, seems like she's still staying in her room. I think she had a butt change, is what it was. That and my wife taking her blood pressure, which really annoys her. Annoys my kid, not my wife. Just for being clear here. Alright, seems like she's asleep. Let's get this hour completed. So we scavenged a little bit of metal, some gasoline. Still insufficient by 4,500 on the concrete, but it's getting done. It's getting done. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'll probably knock out about another 2,000 in this video if I'm lucky, and then in the next video we'll have the entire floor done, and we'll get working on the walls, and then the ceiling, getting that next floor put on, and then we have the solar roof, and that's all the plans for the main base. After that, I can start focusing on the rest of the base, which it definitely needs an overhaul. I really don't want to move all these. So I'm not going to. I'm going to figure out something. Like maybe I can move this right here. Put a couple more walls since I have back here completed now. It's about the same amount of trees as in this section. Maybe a little bit more, honestly. So I can put some more walls up in here. Maybe add some more turrets for some base defense. Connect them to that same circuit. Over here, though, there's not really a whole lot I can do. I mean, I can shuffle these over a little bit, or I can put a turret tower here, but that'll focus them into here, and then it'll focus them into here. It's easier just to tackle them here at the front. What to do? Yeah, it's been my life the last couple of weeks, you guys. Her on the steroids was worse. No, she was so moody. So moody. She's mellowed down slightly. She's still a handful. No energy, not walking around, but man, she's very vocal. She doesn't use her words as often as she does. She's resorting more to screams until we figure out what she wants. But she's very vocal, which has me, I guess, in a weird sense, you know, it gives me joy, happiness. Not sure what the right word is here. Yeah, my words are failing. Again, whoever instructed me in the ways of English really failed. I can't even speak my native tongue. Isn't that something? So it makes me happy, and I guess a sense of pride that even in the state that she's in, she still has the energy to tell you that she's, you know, really upset, angry. She's got a lot of energy, but it's an ongoing battle. This whole leukemia nonsense. A lot of kids have to get leukemia. That's the part that's nonsense. Hopefully they find a permanent cure to this. Rita's blocked in. Where? Rita, what are you doing? Thought I had a gate in here somewhere. Yeah, there's a broken section there. Get over there. Sleeping. Draft. You're not blocked in. Go. You just think you're blocked in. Oh, I guess you really are blocked in. Okay, fence. Carbon. That's not a fence. Ah, fence door. There we go. Where are you going? Undraft. Deconstruct. There. Good lord. Return fortification. Alright, so Rita had to sleep out in the elements for a night. Gotta love it. And while she was over there, these guys have been doing a lot of work reconstructing this floor. I'm honestly surprised at how far they've gotten. Lots and lots of work done. And they might even finish this little patch. I don't know, let's see what happens. I'm still waiting on the concrete, even with all of these furnaces pumping it out. Is it just a couple at a time? Yeah, a couple at a time. A couple floors here, a couple floors there, but before you know it, it's completed. I'm just impatient. Like when I do something, I want it done immediately. Like for instance, we were doing the arc battles on the bosses. I spent an entire week breeding up all the things I needed. It is a boosted server. No stat boost, mind you. But breeding, it's like 30 minutes in between breed sessions. So I'm just spent an entire week just breeding up T-Rexes. Eventually got them to 33.4 KHP and 684 melee before imprints, which bring them over to like 37k and what was it? No, I think it was 39k and almost 800 melee after imprints. I got these things up to 102,000 HP, and my personal Rex is sitting somewhere around 1800 melee. So this thing is an absolute monster. Regardless, we took him in, we flattened all 3 bosses, flattened Overseer, got ourselves our tech outfit, went over, flew around in our tech suit and amazing shotguns and killed Rockwell. Didn't even need any animals. Just went over and shotgunned him to death while flying through the air like Superman. Or I guess it was more like Iron Man, because we were in a suit that was assisting our flight. So, we were Iron Man with shotguns. It was great. Knocked out that boss, and now the server admin has Extinction up. And he's like, alright, get to work. And I'm like, well, these Dreadnoughtas do not like to get tamed. Anytime I find a good one, I'm never near a nodule, little element nodes that you have to take them to start the taming process. I'm always really far away from one, or on the downside, by the time I get near one, it's been eaten up by all the other animals, and it just goes poof. So either or, it's been a problem getting this thing tamed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get all the Titans, and I'm going to do what I've been doing with the Gigas and just go dumb. Or do what I've been doing with the T-Rexes and go dumb. I like to get 2 separate lineages. I'll do the HP and I'll do the melee separately. Just get as many stacks of HP as I can on one, swap it out for a new male, get as many HP mutations as I can. As soon as I get a new one, swap that one in, rinse, repeat. Are these active? No, they're not. Sorry, Yoko. I need you to flip that switch. There we go. My English is actually working for once. Oh my god. Hold the press. This man's actually speaking. Where are all my bots at? That's the main question on my mind. Needs to be answered immediately. They're all within the base, I think. I don't actually get a little tag over their head like I do the survivors, which I love that feature. I love that I can see where the survivors are at any point in time. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to yawn there. It's a bit late and I haven't been sleeping well. Where are they attacking from? Ah, there they are, front right. Why are some of them going over here? Oh, because the wall is weak and they're over here planting. They figure if I can slam through this first defense and get the second one and this third one, I can get to them But what they don't realize is they'll get to me faster by going through here. It'll kill them going through here. It's faster. Let me go ahead and select these ones for slaughter. These are the smart ones. Can't have no smart animals. No smart bugs. They gotta die. The rest of them, dumb as rocks. They'd rather walk through the traps than go the easy way. And then in comes the Air Force. All we have to do is just send a couple here and just march them through while the main force goes ahead. Starts picking apart the. No, I guess the main force is lagging behind. My bad. I'm blind. Yeah, there's only one sitting up here in the foreground. No, they're catching on. However, all of these are now bleeding. So they'll all die even if I don't do anything further. All they had to do was touch a trap and they start bleeding. I think it's only for a little while though. I'll have to have them touch another trap to bleed them out completely. Okay, you guys. In the house, please. You're disturbing the bug's patterns. I don't want to let the turrets have some fun, and you're not letting them have no fun. So I guess it does matter where you put your survivors even within the confines of your base, as they're going this route, which they normally go this way. And I think it's because I have had 2 survivors in here with the robot, so they're trying their best to get over here. And now that I'm pulling them into the room, some of them are going this way. Most of them usually go this way, but they do send a little bit this way. This is the most they've sent in a very long time. And I'm surprised that my drones are still in there fighting. I'm not going to complain. However, I will complain about that bot coming out. Nope. Garrison. Mr. Garrison. Mrs. Garrison. Ex-Mrs. Garrison. Ex-Mr. Garrison. And then we watch the red turn to black. I love my coffee. I might need some more bots. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some more bots. Now the thing is, I don't know if I want to have more Air Force. I think I might be okay on the Air Force, but I want to get some attack bots. Maybe a mech or 2 that I can station in the foregrounds here, like on the big boys, and another one of the big boys. But first I have to get them researched, so let me take a look at my research. First and foremost, I have to get light mechs unlocked before we can do the combat mech. Combat mech is my ultimate goal. I want to have at least 2 of them, like I said, but ideally I wouldn't mind 4 of them, 1 at each corner. If they decide to attack from the rear, I'll have 2. What's the closest analogy? The third Matrix movie, when they're defending Zion, those big old heavy mechs that they're in. That's kind of what this is. Except for instead of just 2 Gatling guns, there's 1 Gatling gun and a rocket launcher. Yeah, so we get to have lots and lots of fun. I want to put 1 in the front, both the front left and front right, and then 2 in the rear, giggity. And maybe even as far back as the end of the power in those corners. But honestly, I'd like to put them here, and then here. And then if I need to, creating another one of these in the back. but just the fortifications, in case they do somehow manage to break through the back. They've been enjoying attacking the rear here. I mean, who wouldn't? It's weak, defenseless. Nobody has eyes on it. The perfect target. Hold on. Edmund, before you go to sleep, good sir, I need to turn that off. Thank you. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Was it circuit 1 to turn everything off? Let me see. Inactive circuit was 3. Okay. Am I not selecting it? What's going on here? There we go. 3. No? It just stays active. Even that stayed active. What's going on here? What witchcraft is this? And the power switch. Is the power switch overriding it? I wonder. Maybe the power switch is overriding it. Maybe by the switch being on, and all I need is the daylight sensor. That's what I'm thinking here. Oh, is it already New Year's? No way. Nice. I didn't think I was actually going to hit that in time. So I think I've got it on, what, circuit 1? And just 3. Circuit 3, okay. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to set it up so that during the daytime, I guess this would be inoperative. Which I think I've got it backwards. Oh no, the nighttime I want them turned off so that people can sleep. My poor little one, I can hear her whimpering. She must not be having a good dream. Yesterday, or last night, she was having an amazing dream. She was giggling in her sleep. It was great to hear. I miss hearing that laugh. She's been pretty miserable lately, I'm not gonna lie. It breaks my heart. But my kid's she's a little beast. She's gonna kick this thing's butt, and we're gonna go on with our lives like nothing ever happened. Though, for me and my wife, that's not gonna be the case. We're gonna have to keep up my daughter's treatment, and then after, we're gonna have to make sure to keep an eye on her and make sure this thing doesn't come back. Because if it comes back, it's gonna be a lot harder to fight. But I am willing to give up every last ounce of my bone marrow. So my little girl's in safe hands. And then perfect. It's just like I wanted at nighttime. This side goes out. This side stays on. I still need the craft room and everything to see what they're doing. But like I said, in here, people are going to sleep. Don't need a light on in your face. However, I am going to swap this one to that. That way they can at least see what they're eating. Hold on, Simon, before you attend that, let's go ahead and activate this right here. You're not going to attend music night? Okay, well, I guess I made him skip music night. That sucks. Poor Simon. Not bad for 14 years. Oh, no, tonight is New Year's. That's right. Day 48 is the last day of the year for this simulation. And we're about to start year 15. Well, in the next video anyways, because I'm getting pretty close to being done. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm pretty close to being done. So, let's get through these next couple hours, celebrate New Year's Eve, and that'll do it. And that'll be all the time that I'll have here. But like I said, not bad progress. Got a huge chunk of the crafting storage area. 2 chunks. Completed this mostly in the last video. Got a little bit of work done back here. Definitely by the next video, look at how much progress I've made here with that. That's enough to complete probably most of the floor. Don't have to worry about the pests. They're not going to harm me. They can't get to my walls. Oh, okay, so Yoko is assembling another sniper rifle. Perfect. Ken's doing some mining of some stone. We're still at 5.2. That needs to come up to about 7 for me to feel comfortable with going and proceeding with the next step, which is getting the rest of it upgraded. Yeah, I've got a lot of work, you guys. But we're going to get it done. I mean, this isn't a sprint. If you're trying to sprint through survival, well, you're going to find yourself with a lot of downtime towards the end. Trust me, I would know. Like I said, I spent, let's see here, 2 months playing Ark already, and we've completed the island, we've completed Aberration, I've completed Valguero, Ragnarok boss has been beaten. I mean, those last two don't really give you any levels, they just give you a nice trophy to put on your wall and a flag. Let's see what else. I'm working on Extinction right now. The Lost Colony map is coming out here in a couple of weeks, if everything goes to plan, which, you know, we'll probably see it in February of 2026. They say December 16th, but, you know, never trust anything Studio Wildcard says. Always add in like at least a month and a half, just to be safe. That's what I like to do. But it's nearly that time, you guys. Samantha, what are you researching? You still doing that first one? You go to the second one. Still doing the first one. Okay. And while that's going on, they're still preparing fortifications. Sorry, repairing, not preparing. Handling traps, getting ready for the next wave of enemies. Handling the furnaces. That's the main important thing, handling the furnace. Keeping that concrete rolling. And Ken is doing an amazing job with Simon going out and grabbing all of that stone. Phenomenal work. Ken was out there doing it a moment ago. And with that, we should be good. Alright, it's time for these guys to wake up. Ken, yeah, I'm talking to you. There you go, buddy. It's time for the rest of them to come back to base, as it is time to celebrate the new year. Hopefully they'll remember to come on over. They probably won't. Well, here we go. Time to ring in that new year. Year 15. And it begins. And with that, I'm going to have to bid you guys adieu. After the fireworks are said and done. Unfortunately, I only have an hour of recording available to me. I would love to sit here and record, 3-4 hours. But, I don't have that luxury. Gotta chop them up into multiple videos. Yay, the power of console. Not the power of console. Gotta see blue screens. It doesn't say my videos half the time. But There you go, you guys. We're starting year 15. A little bit of fireworks left in the sky. And everyone is on their way to bed. So with that done, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure to hit that like button. Comment down in the comment section something you'd like to see in the future. Keep in mind, I am working on Jurassic World Evolution 3 at the moment. I do want to play some Arc Raiders if I can get my hands on it. And maybe a little bit more Battlefield. Other than that, I'm looking for new games to play. Let me know what you guys are into. If I have it, I might think about doing it for y'all. Give you a new, different play style. That's why I like doing these videos. Especially with survival games, it gives you a new perspective. Like me, I'm always, stuck in my ways. I used to make boxes on Ark for the longest time, and then I was like, oh my god, you can actually do cool buildings. Okay, and then I evolved. And I continue to evolve by seeing new structures. So, again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care, and you stay safe. I'll catch you in the next episode. Later, guys.